Whoa, there's comments coming through now.
That's mad.
Here we go. Guys, sorry guys, we are live. I just had to post the link on Facebook. If you guys could share this with your buddies, the link, there's a share button. Yeah, share it with your mates. We are here fishing live right now. It is, what's the time? Has you got a new watch?
It's too late. 2:30.
It's 2:30, so we are definitely live, yeah. What we're going to try and do is we're going to run you through what we're fishing with. Graham's going to go through the rigs of my rigs as well, and then we're going to see if we can catch something live on camera. Now there is a guy with a strimmer and a mower and the lot over in the corner. We've got planes flying overhead and it's windy, so we apologise for that. We can't do a lot about it. We're just literally on a mobile phone, so if the signal goes, we really apologise. Anyway, welcome to the live stream on TA Fishing. Dad, talk us through which rod you've got there and the whole setup. Let's go.
Avon rod, same old story, nothing new there, is there? Mike's fishing with these, I'm not. These are the method feeder whereby he's using a 4mm pellet.
About 4mm trout pellet, I'd say.
I think there's pellet on there. A mix of ground bait, I'm going to throw it out in the swim. We've only been here about an hour and a half.
Yeah. How far out are you going?
I am going 20 yards. I'm going to bring it back. Oh man, the roach are boiling all over it. I'm going to put it back here in the rest. Now sometimes you get fish feeding, you can get a bang on the way down. So I'm going to put it down there, just barely tighten it up. And with quiver tips, guys, don't crank it right over. Just put a little bit of tension in there. It's just like that. Just so you got it there.
So
now for me,
feeder.
for me in the other swim, I'm over there in the other swim, I've just developed a whole new technique that I haven't used for about 50 years. When we were kids, we used to put...
I'm going to pause you, Dad, hold on, because we've already got a super chat, which is incredible.
What?
From, prioritise the super chat, Lee Harwood. Thanks so much for your donation, Lee. Really appreciate the super chat. Thank you.
That's more ground bait for us.
Yeah, so that is our bait money.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you very much. So, sorry, carry on. What have we got?
What I've got is an Avon rod on in the next swim. Obviously, my other rod's wound in. I just brought this one round to show you. Okay, all you clever people. So, have you ever seen that rig before?
What is that?
That rod just had a bite, mate.
What is that?
Right. There's my hook.
What actually is that?
There's my swan shot. We're pretty well befuddled by the fishing today.
Yeah.
And I remembered, I'd noticed when I'm throwing the ground bait in, loose as balls, the roach are going nuts, aren't they? Going crazy.
Yeah, they're going absolutely nuts,
like
yeah.
piranhas on the top. And I figure that might be driving other fish crazy. I've had a roach, small carp, about, I don't know, 4 pounds something, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's
nice
probably,
roach,
yeah.
really nice roach. And a perch which coughed up live bait. We've been watching them chase. But I figured if I can get my ground bait round here, now I've got a tiny pinch of ground bait going around the shot. Obviously when I cast, it flies off. So when we were kids, we used to do this, put a half inch in the line, and I snapped a piece of twig. That I can mould a piece of ground bait round. That rod's going in a minute. So I'm going to do that now, and a piece of bread flake on the hook. And we'll do it while Mike's talking to you. I'm going to bait up and chuck it out.
It's all live, people. Everything is live here. Hold on, let's see the setup down here. What's Graeme doing? What have you got here?
I've made up the ground bait I'm going to throw in there. Like balls of ground baits, bread, brand, Bailey's #1, bit of everything, bit of old rubbish out the freezer. And I throw this in, same sort of area, slightly left of where Mike is. Look,
hold on, let's get the camera round. I can't see now. I get a guesswork.
That's it, that's good. I'm going to throw it straight out there, but the nightmare today is the left to right wind, which is being a bit of a mare today. But I'm going to chuck a couple out there. Now look at the turn there. I don't know if you're going to see that, guys, the turn. He's taking roach off the surface. The roach are coming up on the surface to take the ground bait, and he's coming down, look there. And we've seen him several times take small roach off the surface. He's trying to peck roach off the surface, not the ground bait. Talk to the mic while I bait up.
Okay, apologies. I know the audio isn't great on the phone. It might be a bit quiet for you guys, so we do apologise for that. We can't really change it. So Dad's just chucked out some ground bait behind me. I'll turn the camera here so you can see what he's doing.
Yeah, I'll come in behind.
So
there's my bread flake. Okay, guys, there's my bread flake. There's my broken twig. There's a piece of ground bait. And
so the twig essentially is keeping your ground bait on that line.
A support.
So you've got what, 8, 9, 10 inches?
I guess.
There's your ground bait ball in your hand.
Yeah.
Then coming down here, you've got bread flake, which you've crushed down.
Size 8 hook, yeah.
And you've crushed it, haven't you?
Pinched it on just round the shank. I've got to get in the water because now you've made me.
He's
I've got to throw another ball of ground bait in.
All right, so I'll stand back here.
You've got to keep them going.
So he's feeding regularly now. As you can see, he's got the ground bait balls. Yeah.
Feeding regularly.
He's feeding regularly.
Right, out it goes. Bosh, give it a few seconds. It's a turn. There's the roach boiling on it. And I can now toss that ground bait ball out there. Now, as soon as I'm Gonna get knocked in the water.
I was going to say, sorry, they won't hear you with your head
I'm
turned.
touch ledgering. I'm touch ledgering now. I'm holding the line across my finger,
Right, explain.
waiting for a bite. Just here. I'm just holding it. That ball of ground bait that I put around the stick is sinking slowly, slowly, slowly. Probably on the bottom by now, and I'm waiting for a fish to come along, start attacking the ball of ground bait, and find my piece of bread flake. That's the theory. Well, it's not a theory.
I'm going to pause you because we've had another super chat. What is going on? Thank you so much to Craig Midwood, who's donated a super chat. Really appreciate it. Super chats at 2:30 in the afternoon. That's incredible. Thanks so much, Craig.
That's 2 loaves of bread I can buy.
Yeah, so that's our bait money there for the next session. Now, Dad's trying to catch a fish live. He's touch ledgering at the moment, so he's got his hand on the line.
Just across
Which
the
finger?
top there. It doesn't matter. I put it across this finger.
Yeah.
The more sensitive finger on a right-handed person is generally that one there, the ball of that. So generally, I would lay it across like that. You've got to twist it at an angle. You've got to put it at an angle to get the take.
This other rod's getting knocked.
But on a windy day, it gets.
Oh, he's missed it!
It's that Smith man that's in there.
Yeah, Eugene. Was that a bite then? Yeah.
That was a bite. Yeah.
Oh, I tell you what, the feeder rod's just here. I think
that's
that's
not
your
got
rod.
it.
But we've got two, just so you know, guys, we've got a feeder rod there, feeder rod there. Both are on the method feeder, and I'll explain that in a moment. You can see it quivering just where Dad's hooked into our line. Really sensitive rod tips, these, so that any fish that take the bait literally just tap, 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 tap. And you have to generally strike quite early with the method feeder. We've got another super chat. What is going on?
4 loaves of bread.
Another 4 loaves of bread. So thank you very much to Mr. Shane Foley. He says, great live feed, guys, well done. Thanks so much, Shane. We're working on our live streams. We really appreciate your super chat donation. So for those who are new, Dad's just putting on ground bait halfway up his line.
With a twig, around a twig.
Using a twig to help pinch the ground bait there. And he's trying to catch, well, really, carp and roach are kind of our main target.
Smith made it fall off again.
It's come off.
Yeah, I didn't. I'm using Mike's ground bait, which is.
Hold on, let me stop you. We've got another super chat. Sorry guys, I know you're on the live stream and some of you might be watching this later. So to Saskaleb, who says, even if you are mean and you are teasing people who are at office while you are fishing, but I am still your biggest fan. Thank you so much. We don't mean to be. This is our office today.
This is our office.
It's a little bit windy, but thank you so much for your donation. Really appreciate it. So that's just cast out. Now he's just missed a fish. If you guys have just joined the live stream, he's just missed a fish because he was talking to you guys, trying to give you some tips whilst live. But the wind is up.
It's horrendous.
Yeah,
wind, really bad.
Wind is pretty strong. And there's loads of guys chatting on here, so great to see you. I don't know if you guys are meant to be at work or what, but there's a lot of conversations going on here. So thank you very much. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the live stream. I did my best to post it on Facebook and Instagram, but you guys can also share this live stream link, so maybe share it with your buddies so they can join in, because that we would appreciate that. So this guy just says, I made your fishing bait that you showed us in one of your videos, and I caught a 40-pound common carp.
40-pounder.
That's insane. 40. Crikey.
There's a new weird bait coming, guys.
Oh, is there?
Yes, there's a new weird bait. I think it's up in a couple of weeks. You've got to edit it, yeah?
Yeah. Oh, I don't know if I've seen that one.
No, you haven't seen that
Yeah,
one.
I don't know if you told me about that one.
No, I haven't. No, you don't know the bait. It's a secret old school one.
Now, you guys might not be able to see it, but there's a tern, a bird, just flying around up here. And when it dives down, you might see it in a minute, it's diving over Dad's ground bait that he's just chucked out.
The ground bait attracts the roach. They come to the surface, and the tern dives down and picks off the roach.
Yeah. So Dad's going to throw it out now. If you watch, you'll see the tern, the bird. So he's got a ball of ground bait. He's chucking it out. There's where he's fishing. There's the bird. Here it comes.
Yeah, no, he's looking for roach.
Yeah. So he's looking for the small roach. And what's happening is we're building up that ball of roach almost, and the carp are going to be underneath. They'll see this fish activity. There he goes. That's the tern.
He's trying to get one.
That's the tern there. He's taking most of the flexor ground bait, but he's also coming. We saw one literally take a roach, didn't we, Dad?
Yeah.
When we came here, the tern came down and he took a roach in his beak. It was amazing. So he's coming down, and what's happening is we're building up this shoal of roach, and in turn that's going to attract the carp. Is the theory. But Dad's got a small enough hook on and bait that he can either catch the small roach or the carp. So it's kind of whatever comes along.
Or your quiver tip line.
Or he's a bit tangled in the other line, which we've got 2 feeder rods out as well. Over here, they're my rods, which are currently blanking, but it doesn't matter because we're trying to catch fish on camera. We've got another super chat. This is ridiculous. You just came out of nowhere in the camera, see his ears pop up. And Mr. Sam Thorpe, thanks so much for your super chat donation. And his comment is pinned because he's super chatted, so I can read it. And it says, never been fishing before, lads, where can I start? I would say lakes like this is a really good place to start. Rivers can be quite tough. I'd say a good runs water, commercial, look for a good commercial day ticket water And that's your best bet.
Yeah.
What baits would you say for a
Just,
beginner?
honestly, bread, lunch and meat, really basic. You don't need anything fancy.
Yeah, keep it simple.
I'm using a twig.
He's using the twig on his line. That ground bait's halfway up his line, and then he's got bread on the end. So yeah, we recommend if you're a beginner going to a lake and fishing close in like Dad is there. He's fishing really close in. And we got another super chat, guys. You're meant to be
another fish hook.
We can buy about 3 loaves of bread now. That's awesome.
Oh,
is he in?
Hold
Hold on. He's onto a fish.
This ain't a rope.
Guys, I'm going to come back to your super chats in a minute and read them because
On a
Graeme
twig, on a
is
twig.
actually hooked up live on camera. What? Live on camera? That only took 10 minutes, you know, Dad.
Has
of
anybody
baiting.
ever live streamed a twig caught fish before?
This is amazing. Well done, Dad. That's really good.
If this is a roach, I want to see it.
That's a monster if that's a roach. For the people who super chatted, we will read them comments in a minute, but we're just watching Graeme fight live.
That last super chat guy was really lucky because I got the bite as he put it up.
That is amazing.
I got 6 lines, I think. I probably got the guy in the next swim.
That is crazy.
Let's see what it is.
Graeme is hooked up on bread, simple bread with a bit of ground bait. Live at 2:45, is it? 2:45. Yeah. Oh, look at it. Everyone else on this lake is blanking at the moment. I've not heard a fish come out. No, one guy down the end is bagging up, I think, but from what I've seen from
all day,
swims,
we've only been an hour and a half.
Yeah, hour and a half. And here he goes. Absolutely fighting.
He doesn't want to come out and be on super chat or anything. You wait to see the god awful mess with your swim feeder line.
I know, I'm looking at the tangle, it's so bad.
Soon. Just want to get the fish out. Ooh,
there it is, there it is. Live on camera on TA Fishing. Can he net? He's got the net near him, what's wrong? That's rare. He's actually...
Net, Mike.
He's got the net. Oh, he's got my net, that's why. Fish on! And on the bank.
Get in, boys.
Oh, what I'll do is while you unhook that, Dad, I'm going to read the super chats out. Dad's going to go and unhook this fish. That is incredible. Fish on live on camera. So, it was Elliot, I think, he did the super chat. So, Elliot Reynolds, thank you so much. Elliot says, good going, guys. Your dad, Graeme, double taking is still one of my favourite things to see on YouTube. Dad does like the old double hookups every now and then.
We've got 3 rods.
Hold on,
now.
he's about, here we go, go lower, let's go lower. This
first.
is Graeme's fish live on camera that he's just caught within 10 minutes.
On a twig.
On the stream, on the live stream. On a twig, pretty much.
He's using a twig. Twig's not his bait, guys.
That is awesome. Do you reckon you could get another one?
It's a ground bait support. I don't know.
I reckon he might. We've got them feeding. I reckon challenge you, see if you can get another one. We'll get the release. Yeah, I hope I don't drop my phone. I think I got it, yeah.
There he goes.
Awesome.
Get it.
Live fishing on TAF. Look, he's straight on the ground bait. He doesn't mess around.
I'm in the zone now, boy.
I'll film from up here so you guys can see where he's fishing, the distance. I mean, look how close that is. What's that? 2 rod lengths, Dad, if that?
2 rods, yeah.
2 rod lengths. And again, to those who are new on the live stream, we're trying to feed up the small roach. Get a ball of. There's the turn. He's telling us that he's taking the ground bait and the small roach.
He won't take ground bait. He'll eat the bait. Is he after the fish?
He's trying to get the little roach. There's loads of little roach in here, and we're trying to shoal them up basically, so the carp see that shoal of roach, and then they in turn get a bit inquisitive, and they come in and think, "Oh, what are they feeding on?"
I'm going to move these feeders.
And then Graeme drops in the trusty bread. We've got a bit of a tangle because I've also got 2 method feeders out. However, they're a bit tangled at the moment. But welcome to live TA Fishing on a, what day are we? Thursday?
I don't know what day it is.
On a Thursday afternoon, lunchtime pretty much. Thanks for joining the live stream. Appreciate it. We've got another super chat. What is going on? Thank you so much too.
That's a new bucket, a super chat live bait bucket for me.
This is insane. Let me go on I can read the super chats because they all get pinned. Hold on a minute. So this one is from Alex Wentworth Wood, who says, thanks for all the tips. Me and my son Jack beach fishing tomorrow in Lowestoft.
Yes.
Wish us luck. Keep the vids coming. Good luck, Alex, and your son Jack. We hope you guys catch. We do have beach fishing stuff planned. I know we've not done a beach fishing one for a while, guys, but we do have stuff planned. Graeme is frantically running in the background, throwing that ground bait out, trying to catch a fish live on camera. And we will look at doing a live stream on the beach. I just have to check signal areas and things like that first, because I don't want to do a live stream that cuts off all the time. But hopefully, is the quality okay, guys, for you? I've got so many comments coming through. I just want to check that the... I don't know if I read this live. I think we just had another super chat from Peter Jones. He says, more fish food. Love the live stream, lads. Thanks so much, Peter. I'm actually struggling to keep up with the super chats, let alone the normal comments now. I think I've got everyone. Apologies if I missed your super chats, guys. I'm just flicking around. The comments are absolutely flying, Dad. There's so many people commenting. Thanks, Peter, though, for your super chat. And Alex and everyone else who donated. Ah! He nearly hit me! This he nearly hit me with this ground bait that just dropped off from the rod. So Graham's baiting up frantically, the turn's out there. I can't believe how many people are commenting. Thanks so much.
Why aren't they at work?
Yeah. Are you guys not meant to be at work? Are you being a bit sneaky here? So here he goes, he's casting out. We've just had a fish, for those who are new on the live stream. We've just landed a carp, a small carp. And Graeme also lost a fish as well. He's patiently, tentatively waiting. Touch ledgering. See if we can get it.
Is anybody else out there fishing today?
Yeah, who's fishing? Is anyone fishing now, watching this while fishing? Let us know. What we're going to do, guys, for those who have not watched the whole live stream, is we're going to upload this to TA Fishing so you can watch it. Because we want to do that now. We want to do fishing live, and we want to leave it up there so you can catch up on it. Yeah, and if you miss a live stream, you can catch up on it on the channel. But we're doing our best to try and post on our Facebook and Instagram and Twitter just to let you know when we're going on a live stream. It's all signal dependent and fish dependent.
Exactly. I'm getting roach bites all the time.
You're getting bites?
I'm just not striking them, you know, because I'll probably miss them with a bigger piece of bread.
Yeah,
if you could do this with maggots as well, absolutely, you'd have roach after roach.
Awesome comments coming through as well. Good luck fishing for Xander. One guy's going fishing in half an hour. Good luck, buddy.
Good luck. He's finished work early, is he?
He's obviously, finishing work early. We are fishing for roach and carp at the moment. Roach and carp at the moment. Is he in?
No.
Oh,
missed that one.
He missed one.
Probably could have been a big roach. I had quite a decent roach early on.
Yeah, you did. Dad had a really good roach. Go through it again just quickly.
There's a twig. It's a swan shot, SSG. Swan shot, what we call old school SSG if you want, in the modern world. Half hitch piece of twig to support the ground bait and my hook. Piece of bread flake on the hook, ground bait support, and it all goes down together like this.
So he's getting the bread flake.
A piece of bread flake. I'm just going to mould it around the hook, pinch it hard around the shank, not so hard it goes all gobby.
And then the stick.
And then a piece of ground bait around the stick like this, and the shot. Look, you can use this, if you're really close, you just pinch it around a swan shot, it doesn't really matter. But because it's windy, I'm having trouble, getting it out there, so I just thought, I remember when we were kids, we used to put a stick on the line, so we just try it.
See what we catch.
Now, even during that talk, they've probably eaten all that ground bait. They've probably eaten the lot. So you have to keep at it. So you can imagine, if we had not been filming, we would probably have nailed a few more fish.
Yeah, he's missed a few. You have missed a few. What I'll do is I'll talk a bit so Dad can concentrate.
Yeah, it's horrendous weather coming
on trying to. You can see the storm clouds. Look at them.
Yeah, back here.
When we first arrived, it was raining, and now it's calmed down a bit. But actually, the wind's starting to freshen, isn't it, Dad?
Yeah, it's not pleasant.
And it's making fishing quite tricky. This wind, it always does.
Oh, that was a carp.
Was that carp?
That was a carp. Pulled it out my fingers.
Oh.
He's probably taking his twig.
Thank you so much for your comments, guys.
Yeah, he's taking the twig. Let me get another twig.
Did he take? Okay, Dad's.
Well,
actually,
they've seen it anyway.
He's getting a twig to then put on the line again.
I get a twig, you guys.
We'll probably be another 5 minutes or so.
Well, I could try with it. I could try the method feeder, I suppose.
Yeah, let's show what you're doing with the method feeder. Yeah, that's. So we've got other rods as well. We're not just fishing free lining like Dad is.
I was just doing that because it was a novelty,
Yeah. So just show. This is my rig, which I've not caught on yet at the moment, but I've done really well on in the past.
Okay.
So let's hold it up.
You tell him and I'll tell him. Oh, all my bands have gone all over the floor.
Look at this.
Look what he's done with my pellet bands. Just so we show people, in case they don't know about pellet banding.
Yeah, this is method feeder fishing at the moment as well. We've just shown you one style of fishing. We'll see if you can show you another.
We got these are just regular pellets. You can get plain ones, trout ones, flavoured ones. You can flavour them yourself.
They're really oily, aren't they, these?
Yeah. So what you do is this, guys. You put one of these small bands that Michael's scattered in the dirt.
You did that.
Well, I was fighting the fish. Then you have a pellet thingy expander, whatever, and it stretches
the band
like this. You put your pellet in there across the. Obviously not the flat side, the circular side, if I could describe it like that. Always put that back in, where you can find it. Then all you do is go under the band. So it's held under the band like that.
So it's not quite hair rigged, but it's right close to the hook.
It's very, very close to it.
And then he's got a bucket of here of what's in the ground bait. Yeah, what's the weight on the back of the feeder?
I don't know.
25 grams, which means it's the smaller one, orange.
Okay.
Yeah, what's in that in your ground bait?
That is bread, Bailey's #1 horse feed, some bran, a few pellets, some old frozen maggots, bit of old rubbish, everything. Bit of everything.
So this is how the method feeder works. For those that don't know, you pop your bait in first.
The bait goes just in there on the base. My hands are quivering. I want to get back out this way. I can't even fish properly now. All these people are watching us.
I know, you've got a few hundred watching. No pressure.
And I rarely use this. This is Mike's method.
You have to crush that down a bit, yeah. Then you get the flatbed feeder. This is called a flatbed method feeder.
That goes in that way.
That way, yeah. Crush it.
Push it down hard.
So yeah, depends on the consistency of the ground bait. It might have to be harder depending on how consistent it is.
Okay. And then it should and doesn't want to.
No, crush harder then. If it doesn't peel off, you have to crush.
Yeah, but don't forget I've messed with this. No, it's not going to work because I've messed with this ground bait.
No, what I'd say is flip it the other way up. Crush it that way down. Push with your thumbs. Now push hard.
Yeah, it's a I've made
He's
it gluey.
changed the consistency. Yeah, you put too much water in.
It's made it very, very gluey. So if you do use this, you want it dry. This is a different ground bait bucket. I'm pretty sure it won't come out. I can just feel the suction on it. Maybe it will.
That's how it works. There we go.
There we go.
Yeah, you have to push quite hard. There. So
now, if you look, Mike will tell you the pellet's there, isn't it?
So the pellet now sits on the top, and what happens is obviously roach will come to it as well, but the carp feeds on the ground bait around here, and then eventually slips up and sucks back the pellet as well. So it's always it works twofold. You've got your hook bait in with ground bait at the same time, but it's incredibly accurate because you're baiting up
in a zone
right on your hook bait, so it's very effective.
So beginners, the method feeder is a very, very efficient way of fishing.
Yeah, we've done a video on our channel. Just look up how to fish the method feeder, TA fishing or something like that, and you'll see exactly how it works. But those flatbed feeders are really good. So you can see where the splash was. That's where Dad is. But obviously he just caught that carp on free line, wasn't it? Really, pretty much free lining with a shot. Yeah.
No float, no feeder, nothing. Just a hook and a twig.
Yeah, hook and a twig. That's how we roll. Well, we've got a few hundred people. Thanks very much, guys, for joining the live stream. Really appreciate it. I know I haven't read many comments because we're actually trying to catch fish live here, but we'll probably give it 5 minutes or so, I'd say. Or 3 minutes.
Yeah, we'll be packing up soon anyway, guys. There's a horrendous cloud coming.
There's some big ass storms coming. A lot of storms coming. But if you're new on the live stream, don't worry because we're going to upload this on TA Fishing anyway, and you guys can watch it.
We're going to do some more as well, aren't we?
Yeah, we've got more plans. Got more plans for live streams. Eventually, I'd like to think we could live stream out in the boat, but I'd have to make sure we don't go too far out for signal. But that would be really cool, is live streaming from a boat. Where are we fishing so we can let people know?
We are at Watmore Farm Fishery.
Your Watmore Farm.
Regular day tickets, not some secret squirrel syndicate special club super duper. You can come if you're my friend type of water. It's just a day ticket.
Everyone can look it up on the website.
Everybody can come. Look it up on the website. Plenty of fish in there. You can use loads of different methods.
Yeah.
It's not a monster carp water. It's just somewhere to come and get your string pulled.
And they usually come on the evenings here.
Yes,
usually
definitely.
Really good, about 5 PM onwards, especially summertime when it's warm. It is awesome here. Really, really good. So I think we will leave it there.
Yep.
Really appreciate everyone joining on the live stream
and the super chats.
And thanks so much to all the super chats, which is awesome. So good to see. Really appreciate it. There's actually I'm amazed with everyone who did the super chat. So thanks so much. We do appreciate it.
Thank you. They were definitely lucky.
Actually to get a fish live on camera was awesome. We did get a fish live on camera. You have to watch it back on TA Fishing if you are new. But thank you guys. Really appreciate it. And hopefully we'll see you soon on another live stream. Oh yeah, Penrod Challenge 5 is now up on TA Fishing. Check it out and let us know any other Penrod challenges.
Friday's one either.
Yeah, Fridays is a good one, and the following week we got some really good episodes. So thanks very much, guys, and we'll see you soon. Awesome.